Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, MSNBC contributor John Brennan finds himself on the hot seat. He blew up after he had learned of his criminal referral from House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan. And that memo came out with some pretty damning documentation of his Russiagate collusion antics and the way that his treasonous behavior really affected the United States for years and years and years. Well, he needs to be held to account for it. And President Trump gave him a sobering reminder of that. And Brennan, well, you can just see how he melted down. But before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. A deep state reckoning may be in the cards for Russia collusion actors like former CIA Director John Brennan, whose fingerprints are all over the intelligence community assessments and FISA warrant applications and other intel operations. And he is really rattled. He is sweating bullets. And why wouldn't he? He saw former FBI Director James Comey go before a grand jury and get indicted, so he could be next. And he is on MSNBC for some reason that I can't quite figure out. He has zero credibility. He's been called out in the past for lying to Congress. And, so MSNBC apparently thinks it's appropriate to put a professional propagandist on the air, someone who specializes in disinformation tactics and information warfare. This is the kind of guy you want to put on your network and call an analyst. Again, I cannot understand this, except for the fact that Brennan was a known communist when he entered the CIA. He was pushed up the ranks under the Obama administration, a complete disaster, and really telling about the type of hard left actors that have been in Democrat regimes lately. And Brennan is probably the poster child for corrupt, TDS-addled, bad faith actors that the Democratic Party continues to support again and again. So watch what Brennan has to say and let us know what you think about it. And do you think deep state justice is coming? Because I'm starting to hear things about grand juries being convened in Florida. There are some signs on the wall that it could be imminent. And weigh in with your thoughts and what you think about that. We always appreciate hearing from you at Explain America.
So, new tactic, same story. What is your response to Jim Jordan getting in the action?
Well, it's clear that that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to get into the action of Trump's revenge tour. As I've said several times on this program, as well as in congressional testimony, I've cooperated with all of these inquiries and investigations of the government. I have explained exactly what transpired during the Russian interference in the 2016 election. And Jim Jordan now, I think, is trying to twist my words and misrepresent and mischaracterize the facts as a way to play to and be a supplicant to Donald Trump, which is why he's making this referral now to the Department of Justice. But as you pointed out, I've said before, this ground has been retread and plowed numerous times. And I even wrote about it in my memoir, exactly what happened there. Why, oh why, would I have any motivation to not tell the truth to Congress about this? Because it's already a matter of public record.
And let me add that Donald Trump recently reacted to a lot of the movements in the Department of Justice towards holding some of these deep state actors accountable. He said recently on Truth Social, documents show conclusively that Christopher Wray, deranged Jack Smith, Merrick Garland, Lisa Monaco, and other crooked lowlifes from the failed Biden administration signed off on Operation Arctic Frost. They spied on senators and congressmen and women and even taped their calls. They cheated and rigged the 2020 presidential election, he added. These radical left lunatics should be prosecuted for their illegal and highly unethical behavior. So what do you think about what Trump had to say about Brennan and his cronies? It shows that there could be justice coming for them. We'll have to stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching Explain America.